everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hey, Solomon. Welcome, Solomon. Hope everyone had a great weekend, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Let's go over the markets. All right. Let's go over the markets. Um, let's see here. Now, we had continued. One second here, guys. All right. Continued selling last week. I want to take a quick look here on the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell. All right. So if you guys look here, and this will be important this week to pay attention to the indexes. All right. So we're still in the markdown phase. All right. We've put the indexes back on the daily time frame. All right. So if you guys look here, and we're actually going to let's do this. We're going to bring in our sell short signals. All right. So here's our sell short signal here on the Dow. All right. So we have to be careful with this here. A lot of times when the price action, right, retraces back all the way back to the moving average here near resistance, right? That's an area where sellers tend to get back in and then sell heavy. All right. So pay attention to that this week. All right. So we had some selling coming last week. So just pay attention. Selling can come back heavy this week. All right. Same thing for the S&P. All right. So if you guys look here, let's remove these buy signals. All right. Same thing for the S&P. All right. So just remember, right? When these pullbacks happen, and then we have, like you see here, white candles followed by red candle here, right? This was the close on Friday. We could see selling really come back in. All right. So we're still in the markdown phase. Again, this is on the daily time frame. All right. All the sectors are down, okay, except for communication services and technology. All right. We're starting to get, if you guys look here, the VIX, all right, is almost at 20. We're at 1932 on the VIX. Okay. That's not good. And we have a green candle coming in here on Friday. All right. So we need to stay below 20. All right. But guess what? All right. We could move higher. We could definitely move higher in the VIX. Remember, as the VIX moves higher, the volatility index, equity markets will move lower. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. On the Russell, we are really at support on the Russell. Don't be surprised. All right. Don't be surprised if the Russell break through that big support area here. It's been going back for a couple of years right here. Big support area on the Russell. Here we are right here, right at support. Don't be surprised, right? We break through the Russell this week, all right? No signs of buying in the Russell, right? A big candle on Thursday, big candle here on Friday. Notice how that pullback went to that moving average. Sellers came back in, all right? So just keep an eye on that big picture, and we'll continue to look at the big picture, right? With equities. So let's take a look at the big picture, and then we'll take a look at the dollar also. All right, so big picture, Dow, and then we'll get into the different systems, different markets shortly. All right, the Dow held the trend line here. All right, so we had some selling. Overall, for the week, the Dow was up right? So overall for the week, that was up, holding a nice trend line here. All right. So if buying continues, right? If we do get buying this week, we can see, the Dow move higher. Okay, but just remember, sellers are right now in control. All right. The Nasdaq has been doing well, finished up for the week. All right. If you guys look here, so right here, the Dow made a high of 13. What's that? I'm sorry, the Nasdaq 13,700, but closed, retrace closed at 13,400. All right. Um, but green candle, that's good for the Nasdaq. S&P, all right. White candles here holding. We're not that far from resistance up here. All right. All-time highs is up here. But the Russell is really in trouble here. And look here, every week, the Russell's been making lower highs, lower lows, really getting close to breaking support down here. All right. So we'll keep a really close eye on the Russell. A dollar index made a move on Friday, made a big move on Friday, and is trading at 106. And here is the dollar, guys, right here, just open, and it's moving higher, right? Going right along that trend line, all right? A strong dollar is not good for equities, all right? All right. Our US 30 traders, let's see what that's doing right now. US 30 NAS 100 traders. Let's take a look at those markets. US 30 long consolidating. All right. Held support right here on the daily time frame. Again, we could see sellers come back in. So we can either go either long or short, right? Either long or short. But the bias is to the short side. All right. Bias is to the short side. But just wait for the New York session tomorrow. All right. To take your trades. All right. Okay. Same thing with the NASDAQ. Now, we do have a possible breakout on the NASDAQ. All right. The NAS 100. Right. Price is being squeezed. We could get a breakout probably to the upside, but again, price action can go anywhere. All right. Let's take a look at the current positions. Current positions. All right. We'll start with Monster Scalper. Monster Scalper. All right. So we have some long positions in the yen pairs. Let's see how this did. Right. We need to close some of these pairs here. All right. So New Zealand yen. Right. I know the yen pairs are moving higher. Right. But on Friday, we got a sell signal. All right. So New Zealand yen. Buy signal here, red candle, sell signal, close that trade. New Zealand yen, close that trade. Euro yen, same thing, right? Failed to break through resistance, sell signal, red candle, close that trade. Be careful with euro yen, guys. All right, look at this is on the 240. Right, this is not tradable. Right, very, very tight range. If you're going to trade it on the 60-minute. All right. Now we're going to introduce because of a lot of consolidation. All right, in Monster Scalper, we're going to bring in. We don't do this a lot. All right, but from time to time we'll bring in the 60-minute time frame. So we'll do that this evening. All right. So we'll look for opportunities on the 60-minute time frame. All right, in Monster Scalper. All right, so 60-minute. But just be careful, guys. Resistance, support, very tight trading range. All right, so euro, yen, be out of that trade. All right, CAD yen, still holding its buy signal. All right, so buy signal here, held support, green candle. Right, good to still hold that trade. Pound yen, same thing here. Close that trade. Buy signal was hit, broke support, red candle, close that trade. All right. SGD JPY. All right. Red candle here, I think we got in right about here, right? I would say just go ahead and close that trade. Very choppy. SGD, JPY, very choppy. Swiss yen, that's holding. All right, buy signal here, holding fine. Let's bring in a trend line here. Hold on. With all of these markets right now, guys, you guys know things have been choppy. So just trade lightly, be careful. All right. All right, hold on. All right. And then we have resistance right here. Swiss yen. All right. Swiss yen. All right. All right. Perfect. So CAD yen, Swiss yen, continue to hold those. All right. All right. All right. Short positions. There's only one short position, Aussie Swiss. All right. In Monster Scalper. Aussie Swiss short. All right, good short going there, guys. All right, so Aussie Swiss sell short signal was up here. All right, price broke down in a big way. Right, last couple of days. All right, nice trade going in the markdown phase. So sell short signal was here all the way down here. Good short. However, if you guys look here, we are near a big support here. All right, so we have support here. All right, big support right here, here, and here. All right, so what we're gonna do, close this trade. All right, it's on the 240-minute time frame. All right, I doubt now it could go much lower. All right, certainly could, but we've got support right here. Right, that's a good trade. If you guys look at the previous short trade from here, right, from here to here, guess what? From here to here, almost identical. All right, so just take profits. If you traded this short, we'll go ahead and close that trade. If you leave it here at support, buyers could come in, all right, and you might have to close it somewhere up in this area here. So good move down, right? Price action went straight down. Just take the profits, get out of that trade. So Aussie Swiss, a good short, but go ahead and close that trade. All right. All right. Forex dominator. Let's take a look at those positions. All right. The yen pairs have done well in Forex dominator. Let's take a look at those. All right. HKD JPY, that's your Hong Kong pair. Buy signal was here, still holding resistance. Nothing to do there. All right. All right. HKD JPY just holding. New Zealand yen. All right. Buy signal was here, still holding here. All right. We are seeing some buying in the yen pairs this evening right here. You guys see that here. All right, so hopefully that will hold. Buyers can break through that resistance again and keep going. SGD JPY, right, trading up nicely. Buy signals here continuing to follow that trend line up. That's good. CAD yen, all right, buy signal here, pull back, still holding it here. Green candles, buyers are coming in. Now the dollar pairs made a big move, guys, on Friday, and I want to show you guys the what the dollar index did. All right, let me hold on one second. All right, so big move. You guys know, right? Dollar index have been trading right along that trend line. last several days retraced, but we got a big candle here on Friday daily time frame. All right. And then the dollar opened up high today. This evening retraced a bit, but buying is coming in the dollar. Um, E-minis up right now, but dollars continuing to move higher. Remember, the buy signal was here, right? We started all the way down here. I don't know if you guys remember this. We started all the way down here, waited for that buy signal, finally got that buy signal, and we've been watching the dollar move higher, guys, move higher. All right. And I know the dollar pairs have been tricky in Forex Dominator. I mean, in Monster Scalper, but in Forex Dominator, it's done really, really well. All right. So let's take a look at those trades. All right. So USD CZK. All right. Buy signal is here. This looks almost similar to the dollar index. Buy signal here. Right. Holding, looking to break through resistance here, reaccumulation. So if anyone is trading it, right, you guys are trading it, and this was your first position down here, right, you could have scaled up, added to that your position. All right, USD CZK, USD DKK. All right, same thing here. All right, buy signal here. All right, slowly moving up. All right, you guys know with Forex Dominator will hold those positions much longer. Now we have resistance all the way up here. All right, so we could certainly get all the way back up to resistance, right? All the way up here. So if you're in it, just, take your time, right? You can add. So if you're in it, got in here, right? You could have added here, right? Wait, you can either add here on the pullbacks here, or when the price breaks resistance. All right. USD MXN. All right. The buy signal was here. We waited and we got in after price got back above resistance here. So that's still holding there. All right. So those are the long pairs in Forex Dominator. Let's take a look at the short positions in Forex Dominator. All right. All right. Euro SGD. Let's take a look at that. EUR SGD, sell short signal was all the way up here. All the way up here. I think we got in right about here. All right. Still holding fine. Pull back, right? Always pay attention to these guys. When it pull back to that resistance, that moving average resistance right here, look for sellers to come back in. All right. If you're savvy enough, let's say you got in here on that short, these are good areas to get back in, but look for confirmation. All right. We need red candles. We need to know sellers are coming back in. Right at support, we do have support right here. Now, it's holding the trade, the short fine, right? But just know we've got support here, previous resistance right here, right? Is support here, support here. Good chance that this position, EUR SGD, will break support, move lower. All right. We've got further support all the way down here. All right. So some support right here, but there's a good chance, right, this trade could come all the way back down. All right. So, but just play it candle by candle, candle by candle by candle. All right. Okay. EUR SGD. Euro SEK. All right, consolidating right here. We've got support. We just need sellers to push that price lower to support, breakthrough support. All right, so be patient with it. Pound NZD. Pound NZD, just like we've been talking about. Sell short signal here. Price retrace, right? White candle here. All right, no need to get out. Right. Sometimes, if we see a total rotation, you can get out on the white candles. All right. But this one we held. And look here, red candle coming in right here. Hopefully that can continue, test support, and hopefully break support. All right. Good trade going here. Right. We have good risk reward. Right. We don't have support until all the way down here. Really good support down here. All right. Have some short-term support right here. But again, red candle coming in. If this turns into a green candle, then just close the trade. All right, but nothing to be concerned of right now. All right, just hold the trade if you're in it. Okay. All right. So no changes in the short positions. All right. Let's take a look at equities. All right. So we've been looking at long positions, guys. You know we are not fully in equities. All right. We're not fully in equities, but we've got some buy-in. Where is it? Buying in the sectors. All right. So we've seen buying in technology, and then we've seen buying in communication services. So we've been slowly adding. All right. So let's go through the sectors quickly here. All right. So communication services, we had a buy signal here. All right. It's pullback. All right. We had some selling later in the week, last week. So we have a pullback here. All right. 2 days of pullback. All right, in communication services. So we'll see how the stocks are holding. We might not add any this evening. All right, so communication services. The next was tech. All right, and a pullback here in tech. This white candle here on Friday. All right, so it's rejecting that. If you guys look here, it's currently rejecting that trend line. All right. What we don't want is sellers to come back down and start testing support here. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll wait on adding positions. All right. I don't think any of the other sectors, none of the other sectors, well, let's see, gold. I guess gold is moving high. We've got a green candle here on gold, white candle on silver, biotech, nothing there with biotech. Home builders, nothing. Materials, nothing. Energy looks like it wants to make another move. So crude oil. All right. So we'll keep an eye on crude oil. All right. Financials, nothing there. Industrials, nothing there. And that's technology. Staples, consumer staples, nothing there. Still short. Real estate, nothing there. Utilities, nothing there. Consolidating. Discretionary, consumer discretionary, short, and telecom short. All right. So that's where we are. So let's take a quick look at the current stocks. And these are the technology. All right. These are in Stock Boss. So this is AVPT, right? Technology. Buy signal here, that's holding. All right. So that's holding so far. All right. If the market is up tomorrow, all right, the market is up tomorrow, we can see it's holding, right? All green candles, right? Fairly decent breakout here, right? It broke out of resistance, right? And a big candle too, right? So broke resistance, big candle here, guys, big candle, and it's got a nice upward trend line. All right. So I wouldn't give up on it, right, yet. All right. So nice, trend line, markup phase, broke resistance, buy signal here by your system, and it's holding so far. All right. And that's part of technology. All right. AVPT. All right. Next one, GWH, buy signal is here. That's holding fine, guys. All right. Just listen, any buying, even if the market doesn't, like early this week, equity markets, if it just hold, these stocks should move higher, right? If the market just hold. Now, if we get selling, right, we'll see these trades close. GWH, just continue to hold. All right. SES, all right, buy signal here, that's holding right here. All right. And so that's technology. 3 technology stocks in Stock Boss. ADT, That's services, a white candle here. We'll leave it for now. All right, but if we get a red candle sell signal, we'll have to close it. Okay. It's been challenging. It's been testing resistance here, right at that $6.60 level here. All right, so it's been testing that resistance pullback. We've got a white candle, right? So if anyone is in it, right, just keep an eye on it. All right, good markdown phase. Support is right here. All right, so you've got pretty good protection. All right, support is at 583. Support, really good support here. So we'll leave it. We'll let it, do its thing. All right, as long as it stays within here, doesn't give a sell signal or red candle, we can stay in. Hopefully, gets near that resistance again and then break out. All right, but remember, that's communication services. We have to be very selective with the stocks that we trade, right? Given the condition of the equity markets, okay? HUYA, we really should not be trading equities, okay? But just want to find some picks for you guys, all right? But it has to be in the right sector, but they can change at any time. HUYA, buy signal here. This is part of communication services right here. Previous buy signal was here. This one failed, almost identical to this. So hopefully, right, we can move higher again. Good markdown phase. All right, this fell from what was it? $10. Trading closed at 309. Okay, on Friday. TAL. All right, that's holding buy signal here. A pullback, holding purpose support and resistance. All right, we do have resistance here. A nice upward trend line. Just keep an eye on it. And WW, that's a pullback, pretty strong pullback. I would say just hold on, right? We have a trend line here, right? Trend line here. We'll see how it reacts to the trend line here, right? Right. If it pulls back any further, it's been holding that trend line right here. Buyers been coming in, guys, right here. Buyers have been coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in. So hopefully buyers will hold it here, right? Keep bringing it closer to that, right? You guys can see where that triangle right here is being squeezed. Price is being squeezed, all right? We just need buyers to hold it and then hopefully break out. But this one is perhaps the most challenging one, right? A lot of, if you look here, sellers are sitting right here. Sellers are sitting right here. Sellers are sitting right here and really pushing the price lower, okay? So it's being squeezed, right? We do need help from the market, right? We need help from these indexes, all right, and from the sector, all right? As far as Bullmaster, all right, Bullmaster, KTOS, right? Technology stock, buy signal here on the break of resistance, still holding. So this one here is still holding, guys, right? Green candles right here, still holding. Price closed at 16.95, a decent markdown phase here, all right? PLTR, that's holding, buy signal here, big break here, right? Big candle, broke resistance, holding, nice support down here. PLTR, and again, that's technology. All right. SMC, buy signal here, pullback between support and resistance. All right. Green candles still holding. Again, this market is we have selling, guys, right? We do not have any buy signals. We don't even have buy signals on the 240. All right. So if you're going to trade any of these, just be very, very careful. The only thing that we've got going for us are the sectors. And even with the sectors, right, we had some pullbacks last week. So if you're going to trade these, just trade them lightly, right? Be conservative. I'm not saying don't trade them. You can trade them. Just trade them lightly. Be conservative. All right. SYNA, good markdown phase, right? Good consolidation, and it's breaking out. Okay. Buy signal here, and it's breaking out. All right. Good markdown phase. This one fell from almost $300, $296. trading right now at 94, right? Good one for call options, but again, be careful. Still early, really, really early to be trading stocks. Okay, all right. BAH, that's services, so not technology. Only two sectors we've got right now that's favorable. All right, and that is technology and communication services. So we do have a buy signal here. BAH buy signal came in right at 122, right? Closed on Friday 127. Let's look at the potential on this trade here. Take a look at the weekly time frame. Breaking out on the weekly time frame. So, and buy signal on the weekly also. On the monthly, oh my gosh, that's a strong stock here. So on the monthly, guys, look at this, right? It's making new highs, right? So it has currently has no resistance. There's no resistance on this stock, all right? Making new highs. Buy signal came in at 99. This is on the monthly time frame, guys, all right? And making new highs. Nothing to really stop this stock. Okay, no guarantee it will move higher, but it has no resistance. This is all-time highs. It made all-time highs on Friday. All right, very strong stock here. Okay, so buy the last buy signal came in at $31. Right, sell signal came in at 70, and then the current buy signal came in at 99, and currently it's trading at 127. So even with all of the selling we've seen, right, in the equity markets, this stock here has been strong, continuing to move higher. All right, so I'm sure there is some fundamental data, right, that's driving it. But again, it's part of communication services, okay? Part of communication services. So let's push this back to the daily time frame. All right, very strong stock here. Okay, pricey, right? 127 is expensive, but you know, for our option traders, you guys want to get some calls, you can. Just be careful. All right, with anything we're trading right now, just be selective, be careful. All right, take a look, quick look at stock boss here. All right, we're gonna run stock boss, hit seeker, stock boss. We have 14. All right, so we were building, but now it's retraced a bit. All right, so we have fewer stocks. Take a quick look at technology. All right, we need the weekly to come in. Nothing here. Nothing here. All right. We wait on this one here. Communication services, LL, nothing there. Nothing there. All right, nothing there. Bullmaster. Now I'm going through this quickly, guys. There isn't. I know there isn't a lot here, so just gonna go through this quickly just to make sure we're not missing anything. Right. All right. SYM, nothing there. All right. Okay, so DRS, and that is technology in Bullmaster. All right, let's make sure we're not. No, we're not in this one. Okay, so let's write this one down. DRS. All right, in Bullmaster. All right, this looks like a fairly new IPO. All right, nice breakout. These are on the weekly time frame. Look at this week. Last week, a lot of buying came in, guys. Even with the selling last week, a lot of buying came in. Right, broke resistance here. So we have good confirmation. Look at this here. This is similar to that other stock. And then let's take a look at our trading window here. All right. So really good resistance, and it broke out of resistance. So really good resistance here. Good support here. Now, this isn't coming out of the markdown phase. This is kind of like a reaccumulation phase. It's been moving higher. right? It's been moving higher. Buy signal came in here, all right, at 1779, all right. Purple support and resistance, but it's definitely breaking through here. Buy signal was right here on the break of this resistance. This is where the previous buy signal failed, all right, now, but we're getting past this area. And if you guys look here on the weekly time frame, all right, we're making new highs. All right, well, let me check to make sure. This is on the weekly. Let's see what the monthly will tell us whether we're making new highs or not, okay? And if we can find stocks, yeah, absolutely making new highs. And this is relatively inexpensive for Bullmaster. 1889 is where it closed, all right? So this is a good one. You don't have to trade options. You can actually trade the underlying. But this one making new highs, big candle here last week. All right, so imagine if the market was healthy, right? So we'll definitely add this one. All right, so DRS, Bullmaster, okay, and that's technology stock, technology. All right, technology. All right, very good. So that's why it's good to look. You never know. Nothing here, and then services. That's gone. Nothing here. All right. So at least we have one this evening. Okay. Forex. Monster scalper. Now, things have been consolidating a bit. You guys know that our monster scalper traders, you guys know things have been consolidating. Okay. On the 240 here. All right. Now we getting, volatility coming back in, but the trades have been choppy. So what we'll do from time to time is we'll bring in the 60-minute time frame. All right. So we're going to run through some of these to see if we can find some opportunities. All right, on the 60-minute time frame. All right. So I want to look for long. We know that the dollar index is long. All right. And I'll be done with this. All right. We'll be done. We know the dollar index. We have a buy signal on the dollar here. All right. So we're going to focus on monster scalper long the dollar pairs. All right. But on the 60-minute time frame. So let's see what we can do with this here. Okay. Dollar ZAR, nothing here. USD HUF, let's wait on that one. Hold on. This is on the 240. All right, hold on. Let's make sure these are on the 60-minute. All right, this is on the 60. Okay, so let's go back here. Dollars are, all right, nothing here. This one is gone. All right. Let's take a look at shorts. All right, that's gone. Now, we probably should have started this last week. Look at the shorts here, guys. All right, good shorts on the 60-minute. We've missed those. All right, but we'll watch it closely now on the 60. Nothing here. New Zealand yen, good short going there. Too late though. Pound yen. I think some of you caught the short on the pound yen. All right. So nothing. So let's wait. Hold on. Let's wait. All right. Pound ZAR. Good short here on the 60-minute. Pound dollar. Good short. So just wait for the next rotation. Okay. But we're bringing out the 60-minute, guys. We're bringing out the 60-minute. Okay. And we might leave it here for now. Let's see here. It's on the 240. Hold on. Still very choppy on the 240. Look at this. No direction, guys, on the 240. All right. But watch the 60. We'll you know, until Forex really starts moving again, we'll look for opportunities on the 60. Okay. All right. US 30 traders over US 30 traders. Price is also consolidating. Okay. So just wait for the New York session. Okay. Wait for the New York session. Let's see, where are we here? All right. So US 30, it can go either way. All right. If you guys look here, it's consolidating right here. All right. It's on the 60-minute time frame. All right. So a lot of consolidation right here. So just wait for a breakout, and we'll know, right, during the New York session which direction to take, either long or short. Okay. The bias is to the short side. All right. The bias is to the short side. All right. However, we could see buyers come in, right? This candle here on the daily time frame could switch from red to white to green, and all of a sudden we're testing resistance. Okay. Again, so be flexible with your trading, with both Monster US 30 and NAS 100. All right, guys. Take care. All right. Hopefully, we'll get better direction throughout the week, but just expect some reduce your time frames. I know we don't talk about this a lot. All right. Reduce your time frames. Reduce your time frames so you can capture some of the smaller moves. All right. That's about it right now, because we don't have a lot of any of the markets, whether it's equities, whether it's Forex. All right. These markets are not consolidating, are not trending. They're consolidating. Even with crypto, let's take a quick look at, we haven't done this in a while. All right. Let's take a look at crypto's monster here. Even crypto, right, is consolidating. Look at the consolidation, guys. All of these markets is consolidating. Look at here. Look at Bitcoin right here. Look at the consolidation in Bitcoin. All right. Look at this. And these are weekly time frames, right? These are weekly. Every candle here is a week's worth of data. And look at the narrowing in price. Look how price is being squeezed. All right. Especially here. Look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you traded this, right? Or unless you're really, really quick, you're not gonna do well. All right. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin's been trading right between 27,000 and what 25, what's that? 25,000 and change. Okay. So be careful with these markets. All right. Be careful with these markets. If you're going to trade, right, you got to know what you're doing. Be very quick. Reduce those time frames. There's nothing here. There's nothing you can do here. All right. You're just going to give all that capital back to the markets. Okay. We'll continue to look for opportunities. All right. But we have to be extremely selective. All right. Extremely, extremely selective and protect your capital. Okay. All right. Now, if you can trade through these markets, guess what? You'll become a really good trader. But we want to protect that capital. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.